A Russian opposition activist who claims he was poisoned twice in what he believes was a politically motivated attack has told Sky News America needs to take a tougher stance against Moscow. Vladimir Kara-Murza fell into a coma after he suffered organ failure in February. The Russian authorities deny any involvement. Here's Sky's Cordelia Lynch.
You're not actually allowed inside?
Yes, actually I believe I'm the only Russian citizen, one of the few anyway, who is officially banned from entering the Russian embassy compound and all the buildings belonging to the Russian embassy in Washington.
Vladimir Kara-Murza is back in Washington, recovering after he says he was poisoned in Moscow for the second time. He believes it was politically motivated. The Russian authorities deny any involvement.
Within hours I went from feeling normal to having a multiple organ failure, none of my major organs functioning. I was on artificial life support, in a coma both times, and both times doctors estimated my chance of survival at around 5%.
In the wake of his sudden illness, the father of three, a long-time critic of the Kremlin, was praised by senior Republicans on Capitol Hill.
Many suspected he was poisoned to intimidate him or worse. That's why last week's news signaled another shadowy strike against a brilliant voice who has defied the tyranny of Putin's Russia.
But he's vowing to return to his homeland despite the risk.
Do you now fear for your life?
Well, I don't really think in those terms. I mean, we've known for a long time that it's a dangerous vocation to be in opposition to Vladimir Putin's regime. Many people who have been involved in the opposition movement in Russia have been forced into exile, imprisoned, or killed.
The 34th Senator Marco Rubio pushing to rename the area in front of the Russian embassy Boris Nemtsov Plaza, a tribute to the leader of the Russian opposition party murdered in Moscow 2 years ago.
This would be a very important reminder to everyone, to the Putin regime, but also to Russian society, which I think is even more important. That people have not forgotten, that people remember Boris Nemtsov, people remember the cause for freedom and democracy in Russia.